the murder of Narumi Kurosaki, unraveling the chilling case of obsession and You're Mine Forever. On December 4, 2016, Narumi Kurosaki shared a quiet dinner with her ex-boyfriend, Nicolas Zepeda, at a cozy restaurant in Besançon, France. Witnesses saw them chatting. Nothing seemed off that night. But around 3 a.m., screams echoed from her nearby apartment, chilling the quiet building. Narumi was just 21, a bright Japanese exchange student chasing her dreams in culinary arts. She had moved to France full of hope, only to face a nightmare from a breakup gone wrong. This case shows how obsession can turn deadly, especially for young women abroad. The murder of Narumi Kurosaki highlights the hidden dangers of domestic violence and the tough road to justice across borders. It reminds us to spot red flags early and push for better protections.
Initial investigation and search efforts. Police arrived at the apartment right away. They spotted mess, books knocked over, a broken lamp, hints of a fight. No blood, but enough to raise alarms. They issued alerts across France and Japan. Narumi's family flew in, pleading on TV for help. Posters went up in Besançon, tips poured in from locals. The search grew wide. Divers checked the Doubs River nearby. Weeks passed with no trace, but clues pointed back to that night, the investigation and arrest of Nicolas Zepeda. Building the case against Zepeda. Zepeda flew home to Chile the day after Narumi vanished. His story didn't add up. He claimed they parted friendly, but phone records showed otherwise. He searched for how to dispose of a body online days before. Forensics tied him to the scene. His DNA was on items in her apartment, and messages revealed his anger. Witnesses saw him near her building that night. Prosecutors pieced it together. Zepeda's lies cracked under pressure, leading to his arrest in Chile in 2017. Extradition challenges and international cooperation. Getting Zepeda to France took years. Chile had no quick extradition deal then, so lawyers fought in courts. Appeals dragged on, with human rights claims slowing things down. A 2018 treaty between France and Chile helped. Still, it wasn't until 2020 that he arrived in France for trial. This case pushed both countries to tighten rules on cross-border crimes. Families waited in agony. The delay showed how borders can shield suspects, but also how teamwork can win. The trial and key testimonies. In 2021, the Dijon court heard the case. Prosecutors argued premeditation, pointing to Zepeda's trip from Chile as proof he planned it. They read his texts, full of obsession. A friend testified about Zepeda's jealousy. Narumi's sister shared her pain, describing the screams report. Zepeda denied everything, saying she just left. The jury convicted him of murder. He got 30 years. The phrase "You're Mine Forever" from his notes sealed the motive. The motive, obsession, control, and "You're Mine Forever." Signs of possessive behavior in the relationship. Zepeda watched Narumi's every move. He checked her social media, got mad at guy friends, even followed her once. Court emails showed him demanding passwords. She told her roommate he isolated her from others. Small things, like picking her outfits, turned controlling. It built slow, like a storm gathering. These patterns fit many bad relationships. Narumi tried to break free, but he wouldn't let go. Psychological insights into stalker-like obsession. Obsession like this often stems from fear of loss. Studies on partner violence show stalkers deny reality, clinging to ownership. Zepeda's "You're Mine Forever" note echoed that grip. He saw her as property, not a person. Experts say such denial leads to violence when rejected. It's like a trap that snaps shut. This mindset hurts everyone. It explains why warnings went ignored until too late. Broader implications for domestic abuse awareness. After the trial, groups in Japan and France spoke out. Women's rights teams in Besançon held vigils for Narumi. In Tokyo, campaigns warned students about risks abroad. The case spotlighted how culture clashes add danger for exchange students. It sparked talks on better embassy support. One survey showed 40% of young women faced controlling exes. Narumi's story made it real. Change came slow, but her loss fueled it. Lessons from the Narumi Kurosaki case and prevention. Recognizing red flags in relationships. Watch for jealousy that boils over small talks with friends. If someone tracks your location without ask, that's a sign. Trust your gut when a breakup feels unsafe. Make a plan. Tell trusted people your worries. Change locks or routines if needed. Early action saves lives. You deserve freedom. Don't ignore the little warnings. Resources for victims of ObsessiveEx-Partners. In France, call the 3919 hotline for domestic violence help. It's free and private.
Life in France excited her. She dove into classes, made new friends, and dreamed of opening her own restaurant back home. Friends remember her as warm and full of energy, always ready with a laugh or a helping hand. This fresh start felt perfect. Yet, it was here that her path crossed with someone who would change everything. Meeting Nicolas Zepeda and the relationship. Narumi met Nicolas Zepeda, a student from Chile, soon after arriving. They bonded over shared classes and late-night talks about food and travel. At first, it was a sweet romance, full of walks along the Du River and plans for the future. But cracks appeared. Zepeda started checking her phone and questioning her time with friends. Narumi confided in a classmate about feeling trapped, though she hoped things would improve. Their bond grew intense. Zepeda called her his everything, but his words carried a weight that made her uneasy. The breakup and post-relationship interactions. By October 2016, Narumi ended it. She wanted space to focus on school and her independence. Zepeda didn't take it well. He sent messages begging her to reconsider. Even after she blocked him online, he kept reaching out through mutual friends. In November, he flew from Chile to France, claiming he just wanted closure. Narumi agreed to meet, hoping to end the drama for good. His visits grew frequent. He promised change, but old habits lingered, building a shadow over her new life. The night of disappearance, what happened? The fateful dinner date. That December 4th evening, Narumi and Zepeda sat at a small Besançon spot called Le Chalet. They ordered pasta and wine, looking like any couple catching up. A server noted Zepeda seemed calm, while Narumi smiled politely but kept things light. Friends had warned her about meeting him alone. Still, she went, perhaps to finally say goodbye. They left around 10 p.m., heading to her apartment just blocks away. No one saw tension that night. It felt normal, until it wasn't. The 3 a.m. screams and immediate aftermath. Neighbors heard yells around 3 a.m. One woman later told police it sounded like a woman in pain, followed by thuds. The noise stopped quick, leaving the building silent again. The next morning, Narumi missed her classes. Her phone went dark, no texts to family or friends. By afternoon, worry set in. Her roommates called authorities that evening, filing a missing person report on December 5th. Panic spread fast. Friends searched her room and found her bag, but no sign of her. What started as a bad feeling turned into fear. Initial investigation and search efforts. Police arrived at the apartment right away. They spotted mess. Books knocked over, a broken lamp, hints of a fight. No blood, but enough to raise alarms. They issued alerts across France and Japan. Narumi's family flew in, pleading on TV for help. Posters went up in Besançon, tips poured in from locals. The search grew wide. Divers checked the Du River nearby. Weeks passed with no trace, but clues pointed back to that night. The investigation and arrest of Nicolas Zepeda. Building the case against Zepeda. Zepeda flew home to Chile the day after Narumi vanished. His story didn't add up. He claimed they parted friendly, but phone records showed otherwise. He searched for how to dispose of a body online days before. Forensics tied him to the scene. His DNA was on items in her apartment, and messages revealed his anger. One French law now funds better tracking for missing persons. Narumi's tragedy sparked real fixes. It proves voices matter, even after loss. Conclusion. Narumi's last dinner with Zepeda led to screams, a vanished life, and a long hunt for justice. From her bright start in France to his conviction in 2021, the murder of Narumi Kurosaki exposed obsession's dark side. This story warns of possessive love's risks. It stresses quick global teamwork and spotting control early. Stay safe, share Narumi's tale, support victims, and act on red flags. Her memory can protect others.
Don't forget to subscribe.